So, you guys may not know this, but I have an obsession with markers. Being an art student, I use colors all the time, but ink has always been my favorite things, and I've always loved Sharpies. So, I decided to do something a little different and to show you my collection, simply because I now have some new babies other than Sharpies, and I'm so excited about them. So, I'm gonna show you them all. Okay, so first things first, this is what I like to call the pit. It's an old makeup bag that I have gotten from a case of makeup I'd gotten for Christmas. I don't really keep the makeup in here, obviously, but because it's already set up in a little case thing, and I had a lot of markers that they don't fit in a regular pencil case. But these are all my Sharpies. As you can see, I tried to kind of sort them up by color groups a little bit just to make some things easier, and then I kind of gave up. Like with these are all little stray ones that are all over here. But I've gotten collections and stuff of them all over the years, and you know, whenever you don't have money, whenever you're younger, to buy the new things or whatever, they have nice bright colors, but at the same time, they're really hard to remember, like, how that color looks, because it can look a lot darker than what you're wanting. And the color variety itself isn't really as expansive as a lot of the other markers are, and they don't really blend together super well. So, I mean, if you're starting out and you just want basic colors, you don't want to, you know, blend anything, Sharpies, I love them. They're really cheap, they're easy to get a hold of, unless you get like limited edition sets or whatever of them that have like special markers. Like there's like a banana yellow that's a part of the 80s set that it's kind of hard to get a hold of if you don't just get a whole set. So you'll have like this is the banana yellow, I believe. But like if you don't want to buy a whole set because you're going to get a lot of repeats, like see I've got like almost like 3 or 4 of the same pink here. But like you can buy them in sets, sometimes places sell them as singles, but then again there's some colors you're just not going to get them. So, I've always really wanted Copic markers. They are extremely expensive though, so growing up and not having a job and not having money, I've never been able to buy them. But now that I have a job and I can afford to get some at least a little at a time, I can budget myself, you know. I've kind of gotten a problem. I have been ordering Copic markers over the past 2 months to make me a collection. And these are all the ones that I have here at the house right now anyway. As well as 2 refills that I just got today. And then there's 12 of these that I just got today from a place called Art Mart, as well as one of my liner pens. Down here it's this one here. It's a Pigma Micron 01. It's a sepia color, which I've never had a sepia color pen before, so I'm going to be able to see how that looks whenever I draw, because I've always just stuck to black. But as well as that, though, I have this multi-liner that's also Copic. It's a black and it's a 0.1. The only thing I can say about it is, like, the 0.1 is very fine tip, so if you have put a lot of pressure on your pens, or how you hold your pencils, I would be wary of getting something so thin, because whenever I got this one, I started using it, and the pen nib just kind of split a little bit, and it's really pushed down, so I can't really use it as much. So instead, I like to use my Faber-Castell artist pens, or Manga Black. They've got a bold tip, small, a fine, and an extra fine, extra small. And they work well too. You just have to wait for them to dry. About 10 to 15 minutes if you're using Copic markers. Just because they will smear all to hell if you do that. And we don't want anything smearing because it just ruins the colors. I also have the Sakura Jelly Roll Pen. It's the 08, it's white. And I use this for like eye shines and highlights on pictures and everything whenever I draw. Anyway, enough about pens. Going to the Copics. These Copics, I like to call them Copics. I don't know how you pronounce them. Everybody pronounces those differently. But anyway, these are just 2 refills. They're for my 2 skin tones. I just got them today. They actually arrived yesterday. But they arrived like right as I left to go up to Matt's house. And, well, I couldn't come down and get them because she lives an hour and a half away. So, I just got to open them up today from the mail. So, yay, they came in. Anyway, I have all of these markers here. And I have 11 more in the mail. I had ordered some before, and I guess they didn't put my apartment number on the package, because so they didn't know what mailbox to put them in, so they sent it back to who I got them from. I had let them know, though, so they're going to send them back to me. But anyway, right here I have 37 markers, I think. I just got 12 today. Then I have 11 coming in, so I'll end up having 48 markers. Anyway, all these are what I have bought over the past month and a half, mostly. So, because I found this really good site on eBay, this really good store, that I can get 10 for under $50, and I get free shipping, so that's always awesome. And the quality of these are always really, really good. This is Garnet, which I love Garnet. Like, as soon as I started getting the colors, I was just like, how many Steven Universe character colors can I get? Anyway, those are my reds. These are my oranges. It's like a fluorescent orange and then a pale sepia. And then I got my yellows and my creams and stuff. These 2 will be mostly for, like, if I want to do cream color hair on things. And then I got lemon yellow, canary yellow, a mustard, a fluorescent yellow orange. I have my 2 skin tones. Then I got my greens, which I'll be getting a few more greens whenever the other package arrives. Same with blues, because I only have 2 blues, and then this blue-green here, this duck blue, which is like my favorite color ever. Just because I love that color. It's kind of like a tealish color, and that's just my favorite color ever. Then I got all these pinks here. I got about 4 of these today. As well as this one. I got this one, and this one, and this one today, even though these are purples. These are violets. My violets and blue violets. These are the only 2 blues I have, but again, in that order, I have a lot of other blues. Then we have my browns and my different grays, because I never have any good grays in there. And then I have a colorless blender. So I'm like really excited to use all of them, and I can't wait till my other package finally comes back in again, so I can use those. So yes, these are my babies, and I've been always wanting to collect these. So I thought that I would share with you guys, and hopefully maybe I'll be able to do some art videos in the near future using them, and do some tutorials and stuff like that. So look out for those, and hopefully be excited, because these are my precious, precious, precious baboos. Yes. But yeah, those are my collections, and I'm still going to keep collecting them. That's just been over the span of a month and a half, and I just love them to bits because I love working with ink. I've never been good at watercolor or paint, and these kind of give me that watercolor feel while still using ink, so I absolutely adore that. So I just wanted to share those all with you, and I'll probably share some more in the near future if I do. And hopefully you all enjoy. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!